and welcome back to my channel. It's really good to see you again. Some of you may not have even noticed because it's not like I'm that missable really, but I haven't been on any social media for the last nearly 4 weeks. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. I thought I'd just do a nice kind of sit down chatty video as to why I've been off social media, why I deleted Instagram, and just kind of what I've been doing over these last 4 weeks and where I'm at now. So yeah, the initial reason why I decided to delete Instagram was because I know that if I still had the app on my phone, I'd be tempted to still click into it quite a lot and just see what people are up to, and before you know it, half an hour's passed, an hour's passed, and I just flitter the time away of my day, and I just didn't want that to happen. And I just felt like I needed a really good cut off while I absorbed myself in the last 2 weeks of my yoga course, because there is so much to learn. Like seriously, I don't know if any of you practice yoga, but if you do, oh gosh, just all the philosophy behind it, and if you know a little bit about it, like the 8 limbs of yoga, like amazing. There's just so much juicy goodness, and yeah, I feel really, really lucky and blessed that I've been able to start that journey, and I just feel like that journey is never going to end. I'm just going to be on a continual growth path, I'd say, because the paths may go in different direction, and I'm just going to, yeah, continually want to read, spend time doing the practice, learning from other people, going to different seminars, everything. Like, it's a whole new journey that I'm just really, really feel blessed and happy to be a part of. So yeah, I finished the yoga course over a week and a half ago. I'm still yet to receive all my results if I've passed the written exam and also my essay, but I've passed the practical, which that was to hold a hour's yoga class. So that was amazing. I cried when my teacher Donatella was giving me my feedback, and she shed a little tear too. And yeah, so there's obviously areas that I know that I need to develop on, but I think that is always going to be the case with me being a teacher, or like I would say, to facilitate a yoga space for other people to really connect to their practice. I know that I'm one of those who I always want to kind of develop in that area. I'll never feel 100% done and satisfied and like I've done everything that I need to do. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's like a whole new chapter that has started for me, and it kind of goes in line with what I did at university and in my masters back like over 10 years ago, which is like, I just feel like everything's doing a full circle back, and I feel really excited because everything feels like it's finally starting to all align. Yeah, I've been listening to the Oprah Winfrey Supersoul conversations, Happy Place ones by Fearne, and some of the YouTube videos by Russell Brand, and I just feel like all their words are just sinking in, and I'm just like, yes, and it's just all feeding my soul. So yes, over these last 4 weeks I have concentrated on finishing my yoga, and also just being able to really kind of develop my own sense of who I really am, because I feel sometimes like we're so busy with our lives, especially if you've got children and you know you've got the routine, take them to nursery, or you might be with them all day, and it's hard to even get a minute to like sit down when you've got the kids anyway. And then it's take them to bed, all the bedtime routine, and then it's a moment to sit down. And what I kind of got into the habit of was just sitting down and posting on Instagram, and I could be on Instagram for like 1 or 2 hours then, and then that's really the evening gone. And especially if you're watching like a Netflix series with your partner, you watch one of those and then the next thing it's bedtime. So where do you find that time for yourself? And I knew I was starting to really feel it, and I needed something to change, and I'm still working on it because I know I don't do things for myself every day, and I know I need to kind of be a little bit more disciplined, as in maybe waking up a bit earlier to give me that time and space to kind of meditate or read or listen to something that feeds my soul. So yeah, that's kind of the journey that I've been on over the last 4 weeks, and I'm really excited because I can see that some change may come over the next few months. I'm not quite sure how. I'm just kind of going to roll with it. I haven't really planned too much, but I know I need to bring in more of the work that really brings me joy, and that is, my heart is to really help women to connect to their inner selves of who they really are, to bring that acceptance, that healing, and ultimately to do that through movement, whether that's yoga, dance, even through somatic movement practice, which I know that's quite a new thing to a lot of people. I'm hoping to kind of hold days just kind of where I live. It might grow into something bigger, I don't know, but I'm going to start off small by hosting kind of days and facilitating days where women can come and just have that space to connect to their inner self of who they really are, and start to put things into motion to move through that and just give a sense of freedom, healing, and that element of transformation. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited, but I feel like I don't know, like from listening, especially listening to the Supersoul conversations by Oprah Winfrey, I don't know if any of you guys have listened to any, but oh my word, like so many times I've just found myself in tears because it just rings so true what they talk about. And whenever they start to talk about what brings you joy and bringing your kind of work life into alignment with your everyday life and all this kind of thing, my thoughts always come back to the yoga, the dance, and these days that I want to do. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to start doing this, where, and yeah, I just need to basically get my butt in action and to start doing that. And whether I do anything on YouTube, because I haven't shared any of this side of my life, so it's kind of scary because it's something that I've really well, ever since I was a little girl, I used to love dancing. My mum would just put on music, and my sisters and my nan and my mum would just sit on the sofa, and I would just freestyle dance in front of them, and I felt so alive. And it was interesting because I went for a yoga shoot with my photographer at this amazing studio, which I'll tag below, and I'll put some of the pictures here. And it was interesting because I said, let's put on some music if you don't mind, I'm just going to give dancing a go. Like, I hadn't danced like this in years, and I put this music on, I closed my eyes, I put my hand to my heart, and I just started to move. And oh my word, I just felt alive, and I can't describe it. Not everyone loves to dance, but there's something with movement that shifts things. Yeah, my photographer and friend, very good friend Kathryn, she was like, in that moment where you started to move, it just came alive, like she felt it, and it was amazing. And after that I was like, right, I have to do it. I have to bring the dance side, the yoga side, and this whole kind of mindfulness, this mental well-being through meditation, movement, everything, to ultimately create more happiness from within out. Yeah, so that's the kind of journey that I'm on at the moment, and I'm just trying to figure out how I kind of express this on my Instagram, YouTube, because I'm very aware that on the outside, looking in at my work at the moment, it doesn't necessarily align with who I really am. I'm just hoping that over the next few months things may start to shift, and I'll find new ways of expressing the things that give me joy and bring joy. It just feels really hard to explain, but yeah, I hope you kind of know where I'm coming from. I'm just really happy, and I'm thinking that when I come back onto Instagram that I am definitely going to put in kind of more boundaries for myself. So like, I think the main thing is not to put so much pressure on myself. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out when I actually go back on Instagram what my barriers may be. But yeah, anyway, so that's where I've been at over the last few weeks, and it's been lovely, even with the boys, just being able to be really present, which I was already very mindful of doing anyway. But sometimes when you've got emails and they want an answer right there, and I've got the boys there, and it's hard, and because at the end of the day you need food on the table and this social media work. I'm very, very blessed, and I feel really, really lucky that I've got this job. So it's just finding the balance really with everything, and that's what I'm looking to do going forward. But yeah, I've got a few ideas of other videos that I'm thinking of doing, and like all the things that I'm trying to put into practice myself to kind of give me that lift every day, to give me that space where I can connect to myself and grow in that way. And also I think it's great because when I start doing yoga in the morning or whatever, and then Hugo walks in, he just starts to do it with me, and I'm really, really conscious that I want to help create the space for my children to kind of connect to their self, to when they get really angry, find ways that they can express themselves in a safe way. And oh, my memory just went then, so I'll be quick. But yeah, I'm working on doing that now, and trying to encourage my boys to, I know they're so young, but I think these things are great to be installed at a young age. Yeah, just the space, and kind of equip them to give them the tools within inside themselves that they can then use to help them to deal with different situations, whether that be happiness, joy, anger, you know, whatever, which I think is going to be great for kids and even teenagers. Like, I know that schools are starting to bring in more these kind of practices within the school as well, which I think is really great. But yeah, so going forward, I've got a few ideas of some videos that I'm going to do, and if you are really interested in any of the areas that I've spoken about, or anything else that you would like me to cover, then please leave all your suggestions below. Obviously I want to create these videos for you and what you're interested in. So thank you for letting me ramble on. I'm really sorry if this has been really boring, but yeah, I'm really excited about this journey, and to have you guys kind of journey it with me, and to kind of find out what you're really interested in as well. Hey everyone, I'm just quickly popping on because I found out my results and I passed. So I'm officially a yoga teacher now as well. So I'm super excited to see where this journey takes me, where I'm going to go from here, what I'm going to do, and yeah, it's all very exciting, so who knows. And I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and support, and yes, I did it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you again very soon because I am back. Oh, take care. Have a lovely day. Bye.